compare this to our founding fathers.
Yeah.
Our founding fathers were shopkeepers, innkeepers. They were farmers.
Yeah.
Many of them very, very successful, by the way.
Yeah.
And when you think about what they risked going up against a tyrannical government like England, they risked not only their financial lives, but they risked their lives as well. They were willing to give up it all in order for this fight. Now, I would imagine a situation like Miles Guo, that you're in China, you could conduct business as usual. You're making billions of dollars. You know what? You hold your nose and you fill your bank account and you say, but he didn't do that. He rocked the apple cart so much. Why? Why so bold to do it?
Well, this is a great question. I mean, if he didn't have to do this task, which is the most daunting task to take down the CCP, he could enjoy a great life. I mean, he was already the most successful businessman in China. But right now, he lost everything. All of his personal properties. He lost both of his parents in China. And during the Tiananmen massacre, he lost his younger brother. The policeman shot his younger brother to death right before Miles Guo's eyes. And Miles Guo was also imprisoned in China for more than 6 months, right after the massacre. And he lost everything. Today, he claimed bankruptcy in the United States of America because the CCP brought more than 76 lawsuits against Ms. Miles Guo. All they want to do is to destroy Miles and the movement that he's been leading.
And to do it, and we're talking with Nicole Tsai, she's with the New Federal State of China, founded by Miles Guo and Steve Bannon as well. So to do it, they want to destroy him, right? And they want to bring him down, and they want him back to the United States. So back to China. So in order to do that, it looks and appears like they've tried to infiltrate the Department of Justice here in the United States to get the United States of America to deport or send him back to China.
Yes, absolutely. So this happened right after he began the whistleblower movement, and the CCP immediately arranged a special operation which entailed a former DOJ employee. His name is George Higginbotham. He was actually a senior congressional staff employed by the Department of Justice. So this person walked into the CCP's embassy in Washington, D.C., and accept tens of millions of US dollars and agreed to do the dirty bidding for CCP inside the United States federal government agencies, specifically the Department of Justice. And he was trying to lobby the Trump's White House and Department of Justice, returning Mr. Miles Guo back to China. So, and there were two also very prominent power brokers involved in the scheme, and that was Elliott Broidy and Stephen Wynn. And Stephen Wynn, probably people have already heard about. He's a Las Vegas casino mogul, and he got the license granted by the CCP to do business in Macau. So a very significant part of his business revenue came from the CCP-controlled territory in Macau because these people have been compromised. And so they both pled guilty to DOJ's charges of violation of the Foreign Agent Registration Act. But people seldom heard about these stories from the mainstream media because the CCP has successfully controlled America's mainstream media. And that's why you're not going to hear about this story. That's why people need to tune in Grant Stinchfield.